Shemai Croeso to the FC Cymru Euros Tour HQ here in Colwyn Bay. I almost said sunny Colwyn Bay, but it has clouded over just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's okay. We've travelled up through Mid Wales. We're in North now, and we are absolutely loving it.
We certainly are. I left Mika for dust in Newtown, but she has caught us up now, and been absolutely loving it, haven't you?
Yes, and I showed my speed on the way up.
You did.
Next time I'm beating you.
We'll see. We've got a lot of the rest of the country to go through the group stage.
Yes, but tonight it's all about you guys. We want to know your predictions, your opinions. Let us know in the comments and we will go through them and read them out and discuss it all.
Absolutely. Listen, less than 24 hours until Wales kick off. Less than just an hour or so until Turkey against Italy in Rome. And that's our group, so there's loads to discuss. We've got two special guests coming up. First of all, we gave our house a little bit of a makeover. And there you go. The music ends very suddenly, and we are in our inside studio. So I'm in the Nico Williams lounge, and Nico has joined me, as you can see. And Mika, who have you got in your lounge?
I am with Wayne Hennessy and obviously Gareth Bale. That's not fair. You didn't tell me we were naming our rooms. I wasn't prepared to name my room.
Why not?
I wasn't ready for that. I'm sorry.
Well, we thought we'd put Big Wayne and Gareth together. They're the twosome, aren't they, on the tour? Apparently, all the practical jokes go through them these days. So they had to go together. Nico and Joe are in here, and we are ready. We've got a couple of special guests coming up as well, and we've got loads coming up on a show. So we want to get you guys involved, as we said. So you can ping your comments in from absolutely anywhere, and we can put them up. Just like that. Producer Luke is just on it. Yes, Stephen Hutchins, thank you very much. Gavin Richards is watching. Come on, Cymru. Let's have it, everybody. Joy's watching. Terrific. Thanks for watching, Joy. So, yeah, we're going to be finding out where you're going to be watching the game, how you're going to be watching the game, who you're going to be watching the game with, whether you think Wales are going to win. We are going to win. Come on, just got to do this. We are also, Mika, going to be talking about what we've been up to for the last week, because we've been travelling all over Wales, haven't we?
Yes, I came up through Mid Wales. I loved it. I've seen such beautiful sights, and I can't wait to see more.
Been collecting those Dragai Cymrus as well, haven't you, on the way up, which has been awesome. And we're going to, I think we're going to Kinmel Bay tomorrow. So really, really looking forward to that. But without further ado, we should introduce our guests, because we've got a couple of special guests. It's Rob Pett. No, it's not Rob Page. We have got Red Wall members. So we've got Mr. Actually, let's just tease it. Go on, Luke. Play that. Okay. Well, we were going to give Tim the really big up there, weren't we, Tim? Let's welcome Mr. Spirit of 58, Tim Williams from Bala. Tim, great to have you here, mate. Thanks very much for joining us. How are you?
All right, thank you. You?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm okay. We'll come on.
We'll have a chat about that, will we?
Yeah, I think so. I think we need like a little collective cuddle to get over not being in Baku, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. And also joining us live from St. Asaph, it's the one and only Tom Lewis. Tom, thanks so much for coming along, mate, and joining us tonight. First of all, then, guys, a collective cuddle, because we should be in Baku, really, shouldn't we? But yeah, I guess it is what it is, and we get on with it, I guess. Stephen Hutchins, he's gutted he's not there, and we know how he feels. Yeah, so where are you watching it tomorrow, Tom?
I just want to start by saying, in the spirit of naming rooms, I've recently moved house, so I'm in the Ballyhorn box room at the moment. I'm yet to move everything in, but to answer your question, I'm getting a train tomorrow with a few friends. We're going to go up to Bangor, and we're going to watch the game in a Globe in Bangor, good Welsh football pub in Bangor. So looking forward to that. Obviously, how the day goes all hinges on the result, really.
Yes. Well, let's hope it's not a train home at 6 o'clock in tears, because we do not want that. Okay, so from the Barry Horns box room, Tim, what are you naming your shop?
Well, I'd have to call it the Harry Wilson room, because to be fair, he's been to the shop and spent 2 hours here signing autographs and chatting to the local junior football club. So, let's call it the Harry Wilson room tonight.
The Harry Wilson room, and of course he's got his shirt up there as well in a frame, hasn't he? So
indeed,
absolutely fantastic that he gets stuck in. I know he spends a lot of time at Corwen as well, doesn't he? His hometown for his football club.
He does indeed. Yeah, he's a good lad.
He is a good lad. But as you can see at the bottom of the screen, Luke, who's our producer, can ping in these different comments as he goes through. And Tony, listen, thanks very much. As a top man, Tony, we see him on the Wales Aways as well. So thanks very much, mate. And Mika, we need to take you to Bala. That was the idea, wasn't it? We were going to take you down there and show you the holy shrine of Welsh football that is Spirit of 58 shop.
Yes, I'm very gutted I didn't get to come down, but I am wearing a Welsh shirt, just in the spirit. You've got me in a Welsh shirt, Lawrence, so I'm feeling very glamorous and very Welsh.
Absolutely, yeah. So Tommy, then, when did your plans change, mate? When did you sort of finally give up on the idea of Baku?
Well, to be honest, I must admit, I gave up hope quite a while back now. Speaking to Tim before, Tim was obviously thinking about going up until recently, but no, I gave up quite a few months back, just in terms of looking at the sort of logistics of it, and I can't afford to take, whatever, is it 10 days need to isolate or whatever, something like that after coming back. I just couldn't afford to do that with work. So unfortunately, I took the refund. I think it was back in February. It was tough to do so, but I think, even back then we could see it wasn't really going to be, it certainly wasn't going to be a repeat of 2016, was it?
Yeah, no, not at all, not at all. Tim, do you sell Crocs?
In a nutshell, no. I have been asked a few times, but I draw the line with Crocs, but I might just wear a pair. I was saying to Tommy before that I might just wear if I can find a red pair tomorrow for the match, I just might wear a pair of Crocs and socks and shorts. And, it's match day after all.
Yeah. Mika's got some sparkly ones you can borrow, Tim, if you want that.
I can't, they have to be red.
How would you out me like that?
I'll have to nip to the local post office in the morning.
Yes, they can be dressed up. They can be very smart. I think a pair of Crocs is a great shoe.
Oh man, well, I feel like I missed out. The trouble is, if you look anything like me, then you get a bit superstitious, and if we win the first game, then you're in Crocs right until we go out. So that could be all the way to the final.
If we got to the final,
superstitions.
If we got to the final, I'd wear them every game, They brought us some luck, so I don't mind doing that. No,
that's okay. We could do Crocs. Well, listen, we got a packed show coming up. As we said, we'll be finding out exactly where you guys have been doing it, and we're going to call this Mika's Mentions. So Mika's going to be right across all the comments, and as they come in, she'll be letting us know where you're watching it. So if you're watching it with some friends and family, let us know. If you built a bar in your back garden, let us know. So yeah, we just keep on going until we can find out where you're watching it. We're also going to be getting your predictions for tomorrow. We'll be finding out some of the Red Wall members' predictions as well, and we'll be discussing Bordeaux 5 years ago today, which was Bordeaux Day, and of course, I say of course, but there's been a bit of a splash from Baku. We're going to be learning how to click. I don't know if you guys have been watching this at all online, but we'll show you. There are people out there who do not know how to click properly. So we'll be coming back to that. But guys, yeah. So Tim, where are you watching it tomorrow? Because we've heard Tommy's off to Bangor. Where are you going?
Well, we're going glamorous tomorrow. We're going up markets. We're going to watch it in the local golf club in Bala. So there's a good gang of us going. I think there's probably about 60 to 70 of us going. So we should, we're making the best of a bad situation, really. So I'll be amongst people who I normally travel with to watch Wales. So, it's the best we can do at the moment.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the Red Wall community is all about, isn't it? Really, like we all see each other on those away days and home games and things like that. So it's a great chance to get back together.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's everybody in one place basically. So we're going to get the flags up and try and recreate our away days as best we can. I suppose it'll be some job, but because my mum's up there watching with us tomorrow, so she'll be keeping an eye out on me.
Yes, I've seen you on some away days, Tim. So I hope she is.
It has been known. It has been known.
He'll be trying to sell his mum some gear while he's there as well. Some bubble hats or something like that.
To be fair, my mum got a free. I think she took a free T-shirt because she got the shop nice and tidy for me today. So she's been in the shop all day, folding T-shirts and doing the hoovering and the mopping for me. So she can have a free T-shirt off me for tomorrow.
What a take.
Yeah, so you've got to look after your mum.
Yeah.
Always got to look after
Always
your mum.
look after your mum. Yeah.
For you, Tommy, then, so how are you going to approach it tomorrow in terms of like your prep day? Are you is it just going to be like kind of any old Wales away day, or are you kind of tempering it in a little bit? Breakfast already booked?
We are going to meet up for a quick breakfast in Spoons in Rill before the train. So that's penciled in. But very, very early doors. The missus wants to go to Aldi in the morning, so we're going to do that first. And then once we've done all that, took the dogs out. It's all about me time then, and following the mighty Wales, and hopefully get the result tomorrow. I think with the game kicking off at 2 as well. It's got the potential to be an absolutely amazing day, but if we lose tomorrow, it's really going to put a dampener on things. But I'm sure there'll be several pints consumed no matter what the score is, to be honest.
God, to be honest, mate, after you're doing all that, you're not going to make the 2 o'clock kickoff.
No, I know. But at least I'll have a pocket full of Aldi's own brand Kit Kats to keep me company, so it'll be all right.
You can have
all right.
Well, listen, half time, can't you? I used to have a power nap half time.
Yeah. I'm at that age now, Tim. I need one, to be honest.
No, you're not as old as me.
Surely the dogs have been walked enough during lockdown. They don't need another walk, mate. They've had enough, haven't they?
Oh, mate, they're a nightmare. I've got to be honest with you. They're an absolute nightmare. They, if you don't walk them twice a day, they're climbing the walls. So, I'll give them a good walk in the morning, and hopefully they'll be all right till Sunday then.
All right, well, listen, we can see loads of you pinging in your predictions for scores tomorrow. But a little bit earlier this week, and you might have watched this yesterday if you caught up with our package from Ruthin Town, which is where the beautiful scarf behind me came from, by the way. But yeah, if you didn't catch it yesterday, these are the Red Wall predictions that we picked up at the Cardiff City Stadium last week.
Turkey have got a decent attack, to say the least. Obviously, Italy looking favourites, but you've got to back yourself, haven't you?
Oh, after our last Euros campaign, I got no worries about that at all. No, I think we'll do very well.
Do you?
Yeah, honestly.
It is a tougher group, but I feel confident that we can get out of it with the players we got. I think we got it.
You know, we're playing against good sides, and every prediction I've seen can't really call that first group. Turkey, Italy are going to top the group, I'd expect, but I think we can give Switzerland and Turkey a good time for the second place in that group, I think.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. I mean, you look at that group and you think, that's 4 quite even teams, to be honest. Like, you went into the Euros in France, we were all just like, I didn't care what the other teams were. We were like, where are the games and what's the nearest pub?
It doesn't matter.
Even in 2016, it was like, yeah, I don't care about the teams, where are the pubs?
We're going big. Go big or go home. It's all about semi-finals. That's what our mindset is. It's about, we go there, we fight for it, we are getting there, we're going for it, and that's it.
I think we're a bit better in attack than, like, a bit more like, you know, attacking than we were in 2016. You never know, do you?
I just think we just got to go one better. Just got to win it. That's it.
We reached a semis last time, we'll reach a final this time, 100%. We're going out, I tell you. Mark my words, Wales are going to go all the way, I'm telling you.
She's saying things like that. Absolutely kill me. We're going to win it. We're going all the way. I don't know. I'm scared about this group. Mika, tell us what they're saying on the chats. What are the comments? Is it fairly confident out there?
It is quite confident. We've got Kelly Davis thinking that it's going to be 1-0. Julie Evans is actually in work with her phone in her pocket, being very naughty, but she thinks it's going to be 2-1 to Wales. We've got so many good positive comments. I think everyone thinks Wales have got it in the bag. 2-1 to Cymru.
That scares me. Stefan, nice to see them, mate. 3 points tomorrow night. John O, 1-0. Excellent. Tom, put my mind at rest. My mind, it can't see a win. It can't see a win.
I tell you what, people who think it's all too positive, isn't it? I've seen it. Do you know what I mean? Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down a touch. If we get a draw tomorrow, I'll be over the moon. I'll be honest with you. If we get a draw tomorrow, I'll be over the moon. I think Turkey's the game I'm looking at. Even though they're a good side, I think that's the game I think we need to be looking to win. Because I'm sort of looking at Italy in Rome with Italians there watching, however many thousand there will be. It's got to be. I think it's got to be Turkey, the game that we've got to be looking to win. Like I say, I'd take a draw all day long tomorrow. But there's like a new breed of Wales fan now, who they've only really seen success, haven't they, for about 6-7 years. Whereas I'm fortunately or unfortunately old enough to have seen some pretty rubbish Wales sides. So yeah, just thought I'd bring everyone down a little bit there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You're saying exactly what's in my head. It's like, oh my God, where do we go from this? This is like this is uncharted territory going into games trying to be confident. Tim, the wisest amongst us all. I was going to say oldest, but let's go with wisest.
Go on,
then. Put our minds about it. Can you bring us back up after Tommy?
Well, I'll try. Like, I'm obviously pre-COVID to qualify against Hungary that evening. Just pleased to be part of something so big after so many years of missing out. And I think, as Tommy said, there is a new generation of Welsh fan, but that comes with age. The older generation are used to failure a bit. So to be there, I'm just quite happy to be at the Euros, to be honest. But you never know, did you? We went to France with no expectations, packed my bag for 2 weeks, and ended up staying for nearly a month. So who would have thought that before? And you can analyse football too much, I think, these days. And just got to give it a go. Simple as that. And I think we'll win tomorrow, just about. We'll scrape a win. Let's go for it, innit? Yeah, go for the win, innit?
That's what we've been doing, isn't it? We've been nicking games, tight, and we managed to keep good, clean sheets, and then we got match winners at the right time.
Yeah, I think people underestimate Wales too much sometimes because they're going about the other teams. People have come up to me in town in Bala this week saying we won't get out the group. We're out of the group, but how do you know till you give it a go? Like, I just don't understand that negativity really, because we've had it good now for the last 6 or 7 years.
That's you told Lawrence.
It is. It is.
I've known Tim a long time, and this is the most positive I've ever seen Tim in my life.
You must have known me a long time then, mustn't you? You know what I mean? So. It's just a shame we're just not all there together, really. That's my biggest disappointment. Regardless what we do on the pitch, I'm just gutted I'm not there for many reasons, because, so you have a great time, don't you? You can get a bit too much like Sky Sports. I don't need to mention them, but they analyse football too much. And I just think we're a small nation. Let's just give it a go and we might surprise people along the way.
Yeah, and that was kind of the idea with FC Cymru this summer. It was rather than being out there, we would be traveling around the country. We'll go and see all these different little communities and teams and find out what's going on in Wales, and find out because while France was unbelievable, there was a whole nation connecting with the game then. So that was our idea behind us traveling around the country. So we got a little way to go yet. Yesterday was in Ruthin. And if you want to know about the younger generation and how positive they are, just have a listen to this.
Are we going to beat Switzerland?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to beat Switzerland. Right. So 10-1.
Yeah.
10-1.
Yeah.
To Cymru?
Yeah.
To Cymru. 10-1. We'll take 10-1. I'll definitely take 10-1. Well, listen.
Yeah, 10-1. 10-1. So I'm hoping he's not disappointed tomorrow. And I want to believe in him, Tom. I want to believe him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as a born and bred Denby lad, I've always said people from Ruthin know nothing about football. So, evening Ruthin, how we doing, lads? You're right. No, I mean, yeah, it's great to be honest. Going on a little bit from what Tim said before, it's good to sort of see, you know, like the youngsters. They really like when I was a kid. You used to see. You know, so many kids in Premier League shirts, stuff like that. Whereas the kids now, they're really into the national team, and you see so many Red Wales shirts around. It's just good to see. And yeah, to be fair, Ruthin have got a great youth structure. They always have them. And yeah, it's good to see the kids looking forward to the Euros. Yeah.
Yeah, you just about said that through.
Just about saved it. Just saved it.
That's why he's moved further away from Ruthin now, haven't you? That's the reason why, isn't it? Yeah.
Tim, you know the score, Tim. You know the score.
Yeah, I know.
So, Mika, Dave Phillips has given us a comment here.
Yes, he has given us comments. Same as 2016, every goal and every point is a bonus to celebrate. And I think that's a nice positive attitude to take. We could all learn something from Dave right now. But I think what's nice in the comments is what I'm seeing about how people are going to be enjoying the match tomorrow. Apparently, Mackham Bowling Club is going to be a live place tomorrow. And I think we're not going there. Gilbert's going to be going to a pub in Newport. And if Moore is playing, he's going to be very happy. McKinleth Bowling Club will be bouncing. And I did see that although he's disappointed that he won't be enjoying the red wine in Baku, Tony is very excited to be watching from home.
Tony's excited all the time. It's just like whenever I see him, he's always excited about everything. Top lad. Sally, 1-0 Wales. Go on,
Oh, Sally Adams, yes. And a nice little emoji as well. I love the emoji. Showing the emotion.
Well, Hugh's got into it. Wales will draw first 2 games. Italy win the first 2. Have already qualified. We play the second team. Wales. Oh, we're going to win 3-1 in Rome. That's where you were going with that, Hugh. I was trying to get to the end of the sentence there. I was good. 3-1 in Rome. That would be special. That would be special. We'll have that. Well, so guys, when we're talking about tomorrow and we're talking about being with sort of friends and family, so if you guys are sharing that with your friends and family, then do let us know. One of those things that we heard in the clip with the Red Wall predictions was all about 2016, and like today is Bordeaux Day. And so we were going to take you back a little bit there. And Tom, what do you remember about Bordeaux and being there and the kind of atmosphere that you experienced that day?
It was just amazing. I saw Phil Stead he's been tweeting a few things today, and he was saying things like, you'd sort of be taking a picture, and then that's what's her name from just down the road, and over there that's someone else. It was just incredible, and it was sort of like, I suppose, the first time where you could go somewhere on the continent, even in the days where you'd have big Wales away contingents. Bordeaux was incredible in the sense that you just saw so many people you knew in one small area, and it was a realization that wow, we're here. It really hit home as soon as you got off the plane or car or however you got there. And you got into Bordeaux and you see all these familiar faces, and it was quite an emotional moment, actually, especially the anthem in Bordeaux. I think the anthem in Bordeaux is the best we've ever sung the anthem, ever, personally. And yeah, I think Lille as a trip pushed it close for the quarterfinal, but I still say Bordeaux was the best trip for me, certainly.
Yeah. And for you, Tim, what were your memories from there, mate?
As Tom said, just walking down that street prior to the game, you just, it's like being at home, basically. It was just fantastic. And I've never seen so many grown men, big, tough guys, with tears in their eyes when the anthem came on, really. People around me who have followed Wales with nearly 30 years now. And we were all sort of reduced to tears. I never thought I'd admit to that till that day. And because you used to laugh at Newcastle fans. On the,
yes, you can still laugh at Newcastle fans, Tim.
Maybe you can, but you'd be watching Sky Sports Premier League, and there'd be these football fans in tears watching the team lose. But it wasn't a fact of the match, what happened in the game as such. It was just the build-up to the game, and when the anthem came on, it was just an emotional experience, because a lot of us there had been through so much following Wales over the years, so it meant a lot to so many people, really. And it was that good, Bordeaux. We even went back a couple of years ago, and we went in the first bar we went to, and the guy remembered me. So we must have left an impression, but he was from Crewe, and I think we managed to pay for his cruise after the Euros, he said. But we also paid a visit to that Charles Dickens, and I think it was Charles Dickens, and it's probably the worst pint I've ever had in my life. So a lot of people say it was the best pub in Bordeaux. I thought it was probably the worst.
Mika, I think there's a few mentions coming in from people and their memories of Bordeaux.
Yes, there is a couple of memories from Bordeaux, and it's making me sit here and smile because they all sound so lovely. So as you can see, Gilbert was in Bordeaux for 5 days before the match, and he thinks he was the first Welshie there. When everyone else turned up, it was pure heaven. Greatest day of his life. Rob Dowling, the red wall outside the team hotel as we left for the match was incredible, and the anthem was emotional, and it is really an emotional anthem, isn't it? I think we have the best anthem in the world. I mean, I'm biased, but we do. And yeah, it's some love memories from everyone.
Yeah, actually, I think I was reading what Rob. So Rob works for the FAW, doesn't he? And I think I saw a tweet of his earlier, just saying that sort of going into this tournament, just I suppose it's echoing what you guys were saying in terms of like just the pride that such a small nation, we are there again and just doing it again on the biggest stage, and to go in with no expectations really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, like Tim said before, it's been a rocky ride over the years, and certainly the older generation have no real expectation other than just to be happy that we're there. And I'm sort of halfway between that, I suppose. I'm 35, so I've been lucky enough to enjoy the last, let's say, 6-7 years, But yeah, I think now we probably have got that little bit extra expectation, which is a good thing, which means we're doing well. But yeah, it's important to be realistic as well and just enjoy these occasions for what they are. Obviously, we can't go there, but yeah, definitely, we need to just enjoy these moments because at the end of the day, if we slip back into the doldrums, fingers crossed we don't. We may not see another tournament for a long time. So I think we just need to enjoy it.
Okay, didn't need to go there, Tom. Right.
Sorry.
You didn't need to go there.
I'm sorry. I've just been overly negative tonight. Must be Aldi's coffee I'm drinking.
Mate, like I can get the realisms, but not qualifying for another tournament. Tim definitely can't go there.
No, you can't go there. No, we've got to keep positive. And I think it's because he's moved to St Asaph, which is near Chester.
It's the city. Yeah, I mean, I'm living in the second biggest city in the north of Wales now, so it's a bit of acclimatizing to get used to,
The metropolis.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff. So tomorrow, so we got you two North Walian locals. Like, first of all, we're going to Kinmel Bay tomorrow. I think we're going to be at Colwyn Bay Football Club on Sunday, and then we're heading over into Anglesey as well. So we've got a tour coming up, and you guys have laid the weather on for us so far. We're absolutely loving it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. I've got a tan, so I'm happy.
Kimmel Bay is a lovely place as well. Tim will confirm it for me. Kimmel Bay is gorgeous. You'll have a great time. It's so nice there.
No comments from me. Yeah, no comments.
So we've been to Kinmel Bay. We've met the guys there from the football club. Yeah, unbelievable. Great club. So we're really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. Listen, one thing that has grabbed the attention of social media this week is, I don't know how to quite describe it. It's one of the members of the FAW decided to put up quite a cool little TikTok video, but got absolutely hammered for it. Have a little watch of this. I mean, poor old Owain. He's been creative. It's fantastic to see the branding going up. Wales is taking over Baku, but that clicking, I have never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. Mika, give us a click.
Did you hear that? You hear
it? Tom,
I can't click. I don't know.
You can't click.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I can do the gangster one like that.
Oh, can you?
I'm 35. I shouldn't be doing stuff like that anymore.
Oh, mate, you still got it. You still got it now. Tim, your clicking skills.
That's a solid clip.
I thought I couldn't click till tonight, so I have learned something new this evening. Yeah. I can actually click my fingers,
Right. Well, you need to be taking over Owain's job next time he's around. And have we got Rachel's video, Luke? Are we putting that in so that we can see? I'm not saying whose bed that was with Gareth in. It could have been anybody in the FC Cymru team. It could have been their bedroom. So, yeah, well done to Rachel for that, to teaching Owain how to click. Pretty good. But listen, let's finish off tonight then, guys, for our predictions, because we don't want to get in the way of everybody's enjoyment of the Italy game. Big game coming up, and to be honest, I just love this international football, these international tournaments. They're kind of what we've always grown up with, and now here it is again. So what are you looking forward to most in the overall tournament, Tim?
Well, I'm stuck at home, so that's nothing much to shout about, but there we are. Just the fact that there's nobody else that I know from here who's actually gone to Azerbaijan from Bala. So we're all in the same boat, really. So we'll all be, making the most of the situation and having some fun along the way, really. So as long as we don't lose tomorrow, I think the momentum will keep going, because it's a strange experience for me to be actually here for a Wales game. I've never been at home, I don't think. So, I'll let you know after 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon what it's like. So at least we're all in one place and we'll all have a lot of fun. And the economy in Bala will do well as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, good stuff. That is definitely impressive. So we've got such a kind of a mixed team as well, haven't we? Where we've got some veterans with lots of experience, some real youngsters taking place. Now, out of the four of us, one of us may have a bit of experience in terms of being an athlete, preparing properly for matches and things like that. I've played football with Tom, so it's definitely not Tom.
I was straightening my tie then, ready for that. Christ almighty.
Sorry, mate. I'll pick the pie up in a minute. But Mika, listen, you've been there. You're an Olympian. So tell us, what is it going to be like for those lads tonight? How are they going to be sort of preparing themselves for tomorrow?
Well, like you said, there's a group of them who are experienced and a group of them who are newer to this. So I think those experienced guys will just be doing what they've always done. They've got their routine, whether that's, I don't know, if it's like me, it's probably watching a little bit of Disney the night before just to chill out. I don't know, maybe Vale will watch Frozen, who knows? But it might just be relaxing, listening to music, getting your nutrition in, stretching, recovering. If you've got a bit of nerves, maybe you're talking to someone else about your nerves. Maybe they're asking the experienced guys how they deal with it, getting some insight into that. But ultimately, I think that all of them will be super excited to get underway and represent their country and do the best that they can.
I can just imagine Gareth now curling up in bed with Frozen on, just preparing himself for tomorrow, staying cool, staying chilled. Tom, that mix between youth and experience has been fascinating to watch, hasn't it, mate, over the last couple of years, and how this team has kind of sort of gelled together.
Yeah, they all seem to get on so well as well. Like, obviously, you know, we don't see the ins. Well, you guys might see the ins and outs, but as fans, we don't see so much of that. But everything you see coming out of Wales camps, and it has been for a number of years, it's just so positive, and you can just tell that there's a great team spirit there, and it's carried on really from, you know, it probably started around the time that. Well, probably when Gary Speed was in charge, and it's carried on the whole time. I can't remember the last time there was a squad that wasn't harmonious. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. And you know, you watch these videos and interviews, and they're just having a laugh and a great time. And to be honest with you, I think that sort of translates to the pitch as well. I think that's why we've been so successful. I think if you don't have that team spirit, I don't think we'd have been as successful as we have been for a number of years. And like you say, it's good to see your older players, you know, Aaron Ramsey, Gareth Bale, having a laugh and getting on so well with the younger lads who are coming through. And yeah, I mean, you know, no matter what happens in this tournament, I think every player in that team will fight for each other and fight for the shirt. So I think we've got a really good chance.
Yeah, do you know what? I think Aaron Ramsey was echoing that, wasn't he, in his pre-match presser and talking about Gary Speed and what he did for the team. And yeah, I bet you can buy into that as well, can't you, Tim?
Of course you can. Yeah, I think this, you know, the spirits. You know, there's still a few players still with us from 2016, so their experience will be essential, I think, for tomorrow. And you know. What do we know? People wrote Bale off not so long ago. Look, he's hit form now, so hopefully he'll do the same for Wales like he always does, to be fair. I think we'll be fine, I think. A good mix there, good spirits, and everybody seems happy in the camp. So if you've got that, you know, it's not just a bunch of individuals, it's a team. So just unfortunately, we haven't got the number of fans there watching the match and backing the team, but I think however many's gone out there will make a lot of noise and get behind the lads. Like, you know,
they will. I'll be insanely jealous of them as well. Yeah, insanely jealous of them. Yeah. You've got a tip for us? Who's going to be our breakthrough person then, Tom? My bet is Nico for me. I think he's going to make a bit of a name for himself this summer.
Yeah, I think it speaks volumes really with Nico Williams. That's. You know, he's not a left back, but he's that good that we have to try and find a spot for him in the side. With obviously Conor Roberts has been in great form, club and country. So I think that says it all. We've got good left-sided players in that squad, and yet Nico is the guy that we want to play there. I'm not sure about him defensively, maybe, but I mean, on the ball and going forward, he's absolutely top class. So yeah, I'd probably agree with that. I've got to say as well, I've got to give a shout out to Dolan Levitt. He's had a lot of stick, and on Saturday I thought he was really good. He used the ball really well, and hey, who knows? He seems to have a bit more confidence. You never know. Injuries may happen. You don't know. Maybe he might get a shot. Maybe he might do well. I know a lot of people have sort of written him off already, but I think you know, I think we've got an abundance of talent coming through, and I think we're. Yeah, I think it looks good for the future no matter what happens in the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think so. We went slightly darky at the end there, mate, but I think we got a gist of it just about. Tim, that's all right. Your breakthrough for this tournament, Tim? Who do you think is going to be the sort of the breakthrough player for us?
Well, watching the match last Saturday, I think Nico Williams he's becoming a world-class player, and I think this will be the right platform for him. So I expect great things from Nico. And, I've seen a bit of criticism for certain players by certain Welsh fans in the build-up to this tournament. And I just can't get my head around it. We've actually qualified again, and people are still knocking certain players. I just don't get it. It's a time now to get behind all the team, basically.
Yeah. I think the technology is somewhat against us, gents and Miko. I think it may be just freezing a little bit. So apologies if anyone out there is struggling to hear a little bit. We'll keep going just for a little bit longer to see if the guys come back, or maybe mine has disappeared. But such is the modern technology. So just to finish off, then, guys, for tomorrow. We're going for a Wales close win. I think that appears to be what it is. And Tom, are we going to get out the group?
Oh, well, that's a fair question. I'm going to say yes. I think we might just scrape through. Yeah, I'm going to go for yes.
Top man. Yeah, Tim, for you, are we getting through?
Yeah, we're getting through, of course. Yeah, 2016, how down was everybody after we lost to England, coming out of that ground when we lost 2-1, and the manner that we lost, but look how we played against Russia. So I think we've got everybody seems to be fit. All the big players are back, and the youngsters seem to be up for it as well. So I'd go for a 2-1 win to Wales. I think if we play to our abilities like we did, say, against Russia, when we took the game to them, I think that's what we need to do in this tournament. We got nothing to lose because we're an exciting side to watch,
Yeah, definitely. Mika, are we getting through? Are we going to get through and continue our tour around Wales?
I'd love to continue my tour around Wales. So I'm hoping that we get through, and I'm going to have a positive mindset on it. Yes, we are.
All right, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Listen, so as FC Cymru, will we continue to travel around? We want you guys to come and join in as well. I think we're going to be at Aberystwyth Town for the game against Turkey. So we're looking forward to meeting you guys. We're going to be at Cardigan Town as well. We're going down to Haverfordwest, Kilgetty. I think we're coming to you on the 19th. This is all just a blur to me at the moment. So just trying to remember off the top of my head. Ooh, we got a special one on the 20th. Very special one, but we can't tell you too much about that at the moment, especially because it'll be a garden party, and we don't necessarily want his garden being taken over too much. But that one's going to be an absolute classic. So we are coming around the country. If you do see us in our car, if you do see us out and about at your football club, then give us a shout. Come and say hello, because we'd love to chat to you, and we'll get you on FC Cymru, and so you can tell your stories. But listen, thank you so much for coming on, Tim. Thanks for coming on, Tom. Top stuff. Mika, diolch yn fawr, guys, and we will be at Kinmel Bay tomorrow, Mika, won't we?
Yes, super excited. Can't wait. Big screen. It's going to be amazing.
It is going to be amazing. Listen, enjoy the Italy game. Enjoy as best you can tomorrow. I'm never that good at enjoying it, to be honest. I kind of get a little bit too nervous beforehand, but fingers crossed we'll get a decent result and we can enjoy the rest of Saturday and then just kind of revel in what is a wonderful tournament of football. Absolutely love the Euros. So enjoy it, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Take care.